Welcome back to the next episode of Manchester Map Farming Simulator 2015 with the Rudeman. Mixing plant 1 silage empty, mixing plant 2 tank full. Alright, we'll have to check into that. If you remember in the last episode, I was having a little trouble because I was trying to pick up the milk from these milk tanks here. And I could not make it work. Well, it turns out there evidently aren't any triggers here for it. So, I put some feelers out to some of my subscribers, and Scorpion mentioned that he couldn't make it work either, and he had to go looking for some milk triggers. So, after I heard that, I went out on Mod Hosters and found some milk triggers. So we're going to plant some milk triggers here. Now there's 2 of them, and interestingly enough, you don't have to use Giant Editor to do it. Anybody can do it. So if you're playing this map and you can't get the milk, this is what you're going to have to do. So I'm going to put in the description down below. You're going to see all of my mod list. At the very bottom is the link to these milk triggers. Once you put them in your mod folder, they're going to come up in the placeable mod category right here. And there's 2 of them. The one with the black and white stripes is the one that you need for the truck to load the milk at the farm. The one with the blue and black stripes is the one that you're going to put at the milk company to deliver the milk and get paid for it. So first of all, I'm going to go ahead and buy this trigger here, and I'm going to put my trigger just right about here, because here's the 2 tanks that I'm assuming the milk is being held at, and I don't want to put it too far in here because my truck won't be able to reach it. My truck's pretty good size, so I think if I put it right about here, my truck can make a smooth enough turn here to get on that trigger. So I'm going to put my trigger right about here, which is real close to that pipe right there. So let's place a trigger right there, and then I'm going to hit escape to get out, and there's my trigger. So it's pretty close to the tanks. I was afraid if I put it right in front of there that my truck isn't going to be able to get in here very easily. So I think from this point, if I can't hit it by coming in, I can at least easily back up to it. So let's go ahead and see if that's going to work. Look out, little missy, coming through to get some milk. I think I can hit that trigger like this. And there is the icon down below. So all you do now is hit your R button, R key. On my case, it's the right bumper button on the Xbox controller. And we're filling milk. Cool beans. Look at that gauge. See, look, the gauges work. Look at that. Gotta love it. Milch, it says. That's weird, because I don't think it said milk before. I didn't think there was any placard on that. It must put a placard on there for what it's hauling. That would be cool. I don't remember seeing a milk placard on there. Wow. That's pretty detailed. Alright, 72%. That's a lot of milk. Isn't this exciting? Look at that. We're getting up into the red. That means it's going to blow. And 30,000, I think, is what we can do. There we are. Alright, now let's go up to, on this map, I would assume that the milk would go up to Nestle's chocolate factory. So that's where we're going to go. I don't know if anybody else has had any trouble with this or not. This is the first time I've ever thought about selling milk. And I didn't actually, to be honest with you, because I always lie to you other times. I'm used to the milkman coming picking it up for me every midnight. All right, so I think Nestle's Chocolates is right over here. And before we pull in, I'm going to buy the second trigger. And so that would be the blue and black striped one. So we're going to purchase that one. And I'm going to place it. Now, I could place it in many different areas. There's a tank over here, which seems to be a little bit hard to get in and out of. I don't know what these great big silos are. These tanks over here are obviously milk tanks, because they're just like the milk tanks on my farm. So I'm thinking that I'm just going to place the trigger right about there. And I'm going to escape to get back out. You kind of have to be a little careful with placing the triggers, because if you get confused and you keep hitting your mouse button, you're going to buy about 6 or 7 of them. I know, I've done it. I got a little confused and I kept saying, because if you notice when I put the trigger in, it says to hit enter. I kept hitting enter and nothing happened. And then I punched my mouse button a couple of times. And when I got out and went back into my garage, I went into my garage to find these things, and I ended up having 6 or 7 of them. And they were plastered all over the map. So what I do now is I just point where I want to put it and hit escape and get the hell out. And I haven't had any trouble doing that. So just, you know, you guys may be a little more suave and debonair than me. I maybe just had trouble doing it. I got too carried away on that. But now let's see if we can sell this milk. Okay, there's the trigger. Ah, look at money coming in. I had 150,000. Let's see what the milk sells for. Oh my God. Pretty good. Gonna get a few thousand out of this. Wow. I was hoarding milk. I'll be interested to find out when it's empty if that milk placard on the back of the tank goes away. Look at the gauges coming down. Isn't that cool? And you can see the gauge from the front too, in case you can look through your driver window. Pretty cool. I love it. And we're coming down to 0. This is exciting. I haven't had this much fun since I started the game, because I've never got into the animals. I mean, in the last... Look! The placard went away. Yeah, in that last episode, I sold some pigs, and it tickled me so much. It was so fun. I used to raise pigs. And, you know, pigs were fun. I loved raising pigs. Pigs were fun. I hated sheep. Cattle were okay, but you didn't do much with cattle. You know, pigs are fun. Yeah, I loved. I had a lot of Durocs. You know, that's the red ones, and you know, the Chester Whites had a bunch of those. I loved raising pigs when I was a kid. Pigs are kind of a fun animal. They just, you know, they're easygoing. As long as you feed them, take care of them, they're happy. They're a happy animal. They make you feel good. Sheep are just stupid. Sheep are just downright dumb. I used to herd sheep with a baseball bat. They're so stupid. And cows are just cows. All Alrighty, and I don't know how much milk we've got left to get. But now I'm interested to see what kind of placard goes on here. Let's see if I can get the milk from this angle. Yeah, you can. Good job. I guess I could go get the combines going again. And I didn't realize that my second combine wasn't throwing the straw out, so I've lost the straw in half this field. So I'm a little bummed about that. Yeah, I didn't have a course going through this. But let's put the HUD back up, and I think it's the comma. So, disable straw swather. Yeah, that's a ticket. All right, let's hire a worker here. Doggone it! I lost half my straw on my biggest field. Wait a minute! Stop it! I thought I just fixed that. Okay, it says straw's not available for current fruit type. Well, what the hell's it's doing straw over there? Is that not soybeans over there? Really? It's not. This is oats. Oh, no wonder. Okay, never mind. Here, I thought I did something wrong. I did. I can't read. Alright, fine. Go for it, doodly. Give me some straw. There we go. Well, that makes more sense now. I feel better. I didn't kick myself too bad. Alright, sorry. You can go back to work. Didn't mean to startle you. Let's go back and check Mr. Milk. Where's Mr. Milk? Or Milch? Mr. Milch guy. I don't know where. Oh, there he is. Okay, so I must have got all the milk. So I had about a tank and a half of milk. So, and we made a little bit of money on it. Isn't that wonderful? I have to buy more cows now. I'm all excited. Alright, going back to Nestle's chocolate. I want some free chocolate though. Give me some samples. I don't care too much for dark chocolate. A lot of people do. A lot of people don't. I like the milk chocolate myself, but I'm not a big chocolate eater. Thank goodness, because I'm diabetic. But you know, I don't have many chocolate cravings. And my wife, on the other hand, oh my God. She's got a shirt that says, nobody touches the chocolate and nobody gets hurt. And she's serious about that, too. Likes her candy. And it's a good thing that I'm not that big on candy and sweets, because there's candy and sweets all over this house. That'd be like putting in a bar in your house where you have an alcoholic that lives there. Nobody touches the chocolate and you won't get hurt. She had a shirt that said that once. She actually had a sweatshirt that had been dunked in chocolate. It actually had chocolate on the sweatshirt. I don't know how that worked. Didn't make any sense to me. All right, milk is sold. We've got 226,000. We had 150. We made a pretty good amount of money on selling milk. So let's go see what this guy does for slurry. Come on, open up. Let me out. I've had enough of this place. So let's go to farm number 3 first, because I think that's the closest one to where I'm at. Yeah, thank goodness for that mod. It's a simple mod to use. You don't have to get into a giant editor. You can just, anybody can just place it right in the game. So if you were having trouble like I was, there you go. Solution. Watch the tree, watch the fence. Okay, so where's the slurry at on this farm? Check the pig farm first. Round corner here, I'm imagining. Okay. There's water. Anybody see the slurry thingamabobberdoodle? Too much grass around here. Oh, stinky poo. Oh, God. Oh, and they're just rolling in it, you stupid pigs. Pigs are funny, though. Make me laugh. All right, where's the slurry get picked up? Odd. It says there's slurry. I'm pretty sure it says there's slurry on the pig farm. Pig farm 2. Slurry. Right there. And manure. We know where the manure's at. But where's the slurry? What the hell tank is that? Alright. There's got to be some kind of a spigot for slurry someplace. What's that? Well, I'm missing something. Let's go through here and look at... Okay, that's water, which it needs water. And that's where the potatoes go. This is where the grain goes. Suey? Well, that's odd. Do you get it from the inside somehow? Huh. Right, well, let's water them while we're here, I guess. Well, it's a mystery. Alright. Let's get some water. And now look, see? Look, placard says water. Well, wasser, but you know what that means. Or maybe you don't. I don't know. It's not over here, is it? No, that's a fox. I saw that little brown thing. And I thought, look, it looks like poo. It's brown. Well, for crying out loud. Oh, I thought that was Sean hanging there. What's going on? Somebody finally caught up with Sean. Alright, I don't know. I'm gonna drive through the barn. Maybe that's where it is. As soon as I get the water going. It's gonna be one of those run around episodes. Alright, let's get rid of the water. Now, what if I want to get rid of this water? How do I get rid of it? Because I want to pick up slurry. Can you just dump the water? Somehow? Oh, shit. How do you just dump the water? Can you? Oh, man. Now I've got a tank full of water. I don't know what to do with it. Water's not accepted here. All right. Well, crud. Now I'm stuck. I'm full of water. Well, let me go dump some. Let's see. I didn't. Oh man, it didn't hardly take any water. That cattle trough did. Maybe I'll go see if I can empty this thing there. Wouldn't there be a reservoir or something? Oh, combine's full. You guys need to go to work. What's going on? Break's over. Oh yeah, go about your own business. And now this field should be done. Where's the combine? No, combine's still working. Alright, let's go finish dumping our water. There should be a little pond someplace you can just dump your water in. I don't think... Oh, shoot. What happened? Oh, stuck on a tree. Come on, I'm pushing the accelerator. Go, man. No, come on. Quit backing up. It just wants to run downhill. I can't stop it. Oh, finally. Jeez. I was holding the accelerator down. It must be heavy with oats. Now I can't remember how I planted. Did I plant more than one field with oats? I can't remember. I'll have to look. And I hate doing that. Oh, come on. Come on. If this has brakes, they don't work. Alright, come on, buddy. I'm over here waiting for you. I'll get down here and wait. Come on. Can you see me? Is he going to turn? Kind of. Alright, that should be enough for him to get lined up correctly. Hurry up, you're wasting my time. Come on. Alright, let's look and see what other fields I had. Number one was soybeans. I did about half and half, didn't I? Okay. Okay. Now wait a minute, I don't own that one. So 20 is in oats, 4 is in oats, 6 in oats, and 2's in oats. 7, 1, and 3 are the only ones I own, and they are in soybeans. So I did split it up. Good for me. Alright, let's go back to Waterboy. Where you at, Waterboy? Well, that's the only problem with having one trailer that does everything. I don't have any way of getting rid of the water that I know of, unless you can sell the water. So I might have to keep the water trailer just for water. Because these things don't take that much water. I might be able to get it full. I do have another slurry tank. Yeah, that took a little bit. That took a little bit of water. And the cow pen really took a lot of water, so let's hope those cattle have been thirsty and drunk it down. And we should stop and get some eggs while we're over here. I haven't done that in a long time. Hey girls, how's it hanging? Oh, look at that. You guys have been busy. Keep up the good work. Keep that rooster busy. Rooster Ricky. Alright, one more farm to stop at. It's going to be a run-around episode, but hey, we're working animals. You gotta love it. Hey, Sean. Big farm. Did I just break that culvert? I hope not. Alright, let's run in here first. See if they need any water. Yeah, their grain thing is full. Oh no, it looks full. Here, take all my water. I wonder what happens if I run up to the slurry thing and just start putting slurry in, if it'll replace the water. Good question. Unfortunately, I've parked this stupid slurry truck right in the way. What's this thing do? Anything? I don't know what these big green ones do. They don't seem to do anything. Yeah, these big green ones, I don't know. They just don't seem to do anything. I don't know if they're supposed to or what. You know, obviously they don't take water. Now look, there's the slurry thing on the pig farm. There must be one on the other one and I just missed it. Oh shoot, I just missed the water tank. how did I miss it on the other farm? It looked pretty damn obvious right there. Come on, take all my water. Come on. Oh, it didn't take it all. But we have sheep. Oops, we have sheep too, though. Let's see if the sheep need water. You guys need water? And how in the heck did I do that last time? Or do they need water? They probably don't need water. Well, maybe. There's a water trough there. Oh, shoot. Oh, geez, I just drove right up in it. Take it. Oh, it didn't take it all. I don't know if anything else that needs water. Alright, what happens if I pull up to the slurry rig here, slurry thing? Nothing. Oh, man. Alright, let's get this guy out of the way. Let's park him over here. Alright, let's see. We got things to do, places to go, people to see. What's he doing? He's done his thing. Let's... Whoa, careful. I'm gonna walk into that thing. Okay, what do we have over here? Field near a fence. More soybeans. Okay. I guess I should... I think this guy's done. I think he's finished with this field. Alright, so he's got grass. Now, I think the cattle need grass. Oh, you know what we need to do? Look at the straw hanging out the back of that. We need to get our this guy and sell cattle. We didn't sell cattle. So I want to sell the cattle before I start feeding them all again. Because I sold the pigs before I started feeding them. Man, I guess this equipment's pretty cool. I like this. You know, all of this equipment's pretty darn cool. That new slurry tank, water tank, milk tank thing's pretty slick. This thing's pretty slick. It'd be really slick if it got poo in the bottom of the trailer. Wouldn't that be cool? Alright, so let's see. How do we pick up the cows? Right there? Oh, that's going to be a tight squeeze. Oh my. Oh my. Yeah, that's going to be tight. Uh-oh. Wrong way. Well, it wasn't too bad. I think I just got lucky, though. Uh-oh. Beef is not accepted here. Of course it is. Look, they're getting in the trailer. What do you mean beef not selected here? Isn't that cool? Now there's 20. How many did I get? I got 15, 16. I have 16 and I'm full, so I need to come back. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Now that puts the cover on. We want to keep them warm. And let's turn the beacons on. We want them to be safe and warm before we take them to slaughter. Oh no, somebody's slipping. What's he doing? Where are you slipping? What's he slip? Oh, he's on the fence. Alright, drive the course. Drive now. Where's my cow trailer? There. Okay, we're heading to slaughter. Look, you can see the cows in there. Ah, don't hit that. Alright. We're going to go sell our animals. Now I don't have to see them get slaughtered. I'm just dropping them off. They're all happy, you know. They don't know what's going on. They're happy, I'm happy, everybody's happy. I'm gonna have a steak for dinner too, tell you what. Or pork chops, one of the two. I might have both. Let me just double check. What do we have? Beef. We have 4 left. Yeah, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We have cows must take up more room because I got all 20 pigs on there and had plenty of room for more. Well, not plenty, but I had room for more. But I guess cows are a bigger animal than pigs. They take up more room. Imagine that. Who'd have ever thunk that that would be the case? All right. Heading to the market here. Let's pull in this way. Look, Fat Albert's a truck driver too. I didn't know that. Alright, let's mosey on into the slaughterhouse, drop off our animals. Let's get a better angle at this. And take the cover off. Okay. There's the trigger. All right, let's watch this. There it goes. Come on out, cows. They're real little coming out. They're all fully grown going in. That's weird. They kind of look like the pigs. Well, they didn't seem to make a lot of money on them. That's kind of weird. They didn't seem to sell for very much. Man, we got 4 more to get. They really didn't seem to sell for very much. It's kind of weird. How's my combines doing? One's got 44%. The other's got 68. I don't know which one's which, but I do know that, oh my gosh. What are you doing? Where is he going? I don't get it. Where do you think you're going? That didn't make any sense. Where's he trying to get off the field? What? Your combine's way out here. What are you trying to do? Whatever it is, he's still trying to do it. I just don't understand what he's trying to do. You're crazy. Where's the combine at? Right there. Look, that's what you're after right there. Not that fence. You're after this combine, right? Here. So you keep your eyes on this guy right here. And let's see, this one, he needs to empty what he's got in here. Because he's got oats, we're going to soybeans. And his combine's almost full. I think that's the combine. I don't know. Maybe it's the one on field 1 that's getting full. Sheep on a hill. Alright, it's not this guy. So it must be this guy that's full. Alright, can you see him now? Come on, stop that. Just quit. What the hell are you trying to do? Alright, let's stop that. He is in combine mode. Harvest. Field 1. Drive. Where? Well, I'm curious. I want to see where he's going. He better not get hooked on that fence again. These new Fs, they're so quiet, these tractors. Alright, see if we can get back in there as easy as we did the first time. I think that was dumb luck. Up. Come on, moo cows. No, that's weird. Okay, there's 4. Beef is not accepted here. Well, of course it is. Wow. In my trailer. Okay, well, with that, I think my time is up. I'm going to end the episode here. when we come back, we will continue on with our animal husbandry and all that kind of good stuff. In the meantime, I hope you had fun. If you did, give me a like if you think about it and you get a chance. Share it with a friend if you have one. And if you haven't subscribed, I would love it if you did. In the meantime, have fun on your farm, and I'll see you again on mine in the next episode.